Hey guys, Samuel here from My Soul Reviews, and today we're gonna have another versus video. So we're gonna versus the Hyperdunk 2015 with my favorite shoes to play in ever, the J Crossover 2, and then the Clutchfit Drive. Alright, so let's start off with the traction. So the traction on the Hyperdunk is a regular herringbone pattern, right? And it sticks to the floor like glue, even if it's dusty. And you don't have to wipe a lot. But it's not squeaky. Okay? We have the Clutchfit Drive, and its traction pattern is a regular multi-directional herringbone pattern. And it's pretty sticky. The rubber is sticky, so what that means is the dust, if you're playing on a dusty court, the dust will stick to this, so you do have to wipe probably like every few plays. You have to wipe a lot, but when you wipe and your shoe is clean from dust, it sticks to the floor like glue and it's squeaky. Okay, let's go on to the J Crossover 2. I don't know what to call this traction pattern, very unconventional, but it sticks to the floor like glue. You rarely have to wipe this at all. So the best out of these three, the best traction is either this or this. I think they play pretty similarly. I don't know, for me, I prefer my shoes to squeak. I don't know why, I just like it. But yeah, they play really similarly traction wise, right? You barely have to wipe on these shoes and they stick to the floor like glue. Doing any kind of movements, you're covered in lateral movements and going forwards and backwards. So yeah, these two are good. This shoe is good, but you just have to wipe a lot. Alright, so let's go on to the cushion department. So the J Crossover 2 uses their Jetlon cushion, and the Jetlon cushion is full length. It's really soft, right? So it's a really soft and mushy kind of cushion, but for me, I prefer this. I really like it. It has a good amount of bounce to it and it's soft, right? It gives you really good impact protection. This shoe uses full length zoom. It doesn't matter like what cushion it is because it's bottom loaded on the Phylon midsole, so even if you play in it, you can't feel the cushion at all, and it's just impact protection that you'll get. And then here's the Clutchfit Drive. The Clutchfit Drive uses their Micro G cushion, right? Their Micro G technology, which it says right here. This cushion is a lot firmer than the J Crossover 2, so you do get a little bit of bounce to it from it. It's just a lot firmer and not as mushy feeling as the J Crossover 2. Right? So it's basically your preference. If you prefer a softer cushion, then you should go with this one. If you like a firmer cushion, you should go with this one. What I would choose is this one, but it really doesn't matter. I like both shoes. If I'm feeling like a firmer cushion that day, I choose this one. If I want a softer cushion, I choose this one. The Hyperdunk, the cushion's not very, it is good, but not as good as the J Crossover 2 or the Clutchfit Drive. Alright, so let's go on to the support and fit of each shoe. So all of these shoes basically fit true to size to me. All of these shoes are 7.5, and I had no problem. Okay, so let's go on to the fit and support. There is a height, this shoe is a high top, and it gives you really good ankle support. I do not need to wear an ankle brace with the shoe to feel secure with my ankles. You're gonna get all of your support, most of your support from the flywire, and then the overall fit right here, and then the support comes from here, and the ankle collar in the back. This shoe is a really good fit to my foot. I have a pretty narrow foot. It's not super narrow, but it's pretty narrow, and the width is perfect for me, right? And then the material goes right over my toes in the shoe. What I really like about that is about this material also for the fit is when I'm doing really hard cuts and I'm cutting in or doing lateral movements, this material, the hyperfused material, is like a cloth-like material and it doesn't stretch at all. So it doesn't give in at all right here, which I really like. The fit and support of this is a mid-top, right? It doesn't really give you a lot of ankle support, really. If you are looking for ankle support, it doesn't give you as much ankle support as the Clutchfit drives or the Hyperdunk, right? And also, you do have a lot of room in the toe area right here on top of your toes, which I don't like, and I don't understand why J Crossover did that, because this is a knit material and it's just supposed to be like right over your foot, right? It's supposed to stretch to your foot, but I don't know. And then also, it is a little wide here also. Okay. And then when you're doing lateral movements, they didn't tighten this as a lot. They did tighten it here, right, to give it more support, but it's not too tight. So when I'm doing lateral movements, I do feel a little stretch here, and I do feel a little slower, which is, it's just me nitpicking and being really detailed in the review, but that's what I felt. This overall fit and support you're gonna get from here, there is a TPU counter, heel counter right here inside, right? And you're gonna get your support from the overall fit and then the laces. And let's go on to the Clutchfit drives. These fit really similarly to the Hyperdunks, right? So the fit in the forefoot area is really similar in both of these shoes. I do have a pretty narrow foot, like I said, so it fits really well width-wise here, and it goes pretty much right over my toes, right? This one goes right over my toes. This one goes a little bit higher, but it's still like a good amount of space that I'm okay with, right? It's not right over my toes, but it's pretty damn near right over my toes. The support you're gonna get from this TPU heel counter and right here. The overall fit, which is really good right here, it's pretty tight, and the laces and the mid top, right? For me, I do need to wear an ankle brace with this shoe. This was specifically designed to wear an ankle brace with this shoe, so you can put in an ankle brace with the shoe and it feels good. But yeah, for me, I do need to wear an ankle brace when I play in this. The Hyperdunks, I don't need to, right? So for the overall fit and support, I would have to give, I think it's kind of a tie between these shoes. I really love how they fit, and I love how the materials feel in both of these shoes. This is more like a skin, it's more like synthetic. This is more cloth-like, right? The Hyperdunk is more cloth-like, and it's a lot more rigid and it doesn't stretch. Yeah, so I would, for fit and support, it would be these two. This one you need an ankle brace, this one you don't. Alright, so let's go over the price of all of these shoes. So the Hyperdunk 2015 right now, it's July, It's July 2015, right? So this is a new shoe, and this shoe retail right now is $140. The Clutchfit Drive right now is on sale, since this is like almost a year old. On Finish Line, it is like 70 or 80 bucks plus tax, which is like $80 to $90. And the J Crossover 2 from Brand Black is $140 plus tax retail right now. And you can get these on sale also. So if you're looking at price, this is the cheapest, and you're getting really good performance, really like high level performance from all of these shoes. What I would personally pick to play in, for me, cushion plays a really big part. The cushion has to be really good in the shoe for me to really like it. The Hyperdunk doesn't really have a nice cushion, right? I can't feel the responsiveness, so if I have all three shoes and I need to choose which two I want to pick, I will pick the J Crossover 2 and then the Clutchfit Drives to play in. And that's what I do. I always play in these shoes. These are my go-to shoes when I'm trying other shoes out. I either have this shoe in my bag or I either have this shoe in my bag. I really love both shoes. If you care about money and you need to save money, I would go with this one. If you care about ventilation, I would go with this one. If you have a wide foot, I would go with this one. If you don't really care about tightness or like the the material going right over your foot, then it doesn't really matter. But if you do care, then I would choose this one. Both of these shoes for me, I have to wear an ankle brace. Traction wise, the J Crossover 2 is better if it's in a dusty setting. Right? If it's a clean court, all three of these shoes have really nice traction. I hope that helped you guys. That concludes my review on all three shoes. What I would personally pick to play in is the J Crossover 2 or the Clutchfit drives. I can't really choose in between them. I love playing in both of them. I hope this review helped you guys. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want more videos like this. And it's Emily out.